They're making me go insane more. Very disturbed sleep. Just made tea. They're making me go insane. They're sending Moakils, if, I don't know, Rabbi Simon, things like that. So he's been coming in my vision all the time. It's very uncomfortable. I think they're doing this through Moakil, like anyone I like. So I don't have self-help here. I have, thanks to, I don't know when they're going to complain. Last time Toffer said that he's going to complain about my YouTube channel. Water not working properly. Yeah, it's like coming like a dog peeing or something like that, right? In the tap, in the ruining my clothes washing machine because there's a lot of dust here. This is how I'm going on with this, uh, neglecting my life. But whatever, I mean, yeah, it's not right. I can't find a caring Arab here to, reach out like social, in a social, a community way, or an Arab lady who could reach out. Again, to find anyone to appeal to, here, because there's no one to appeal to in this, welfare. Goodness. So I wonder what this is showing off. Help. Financial help. But if I'm mentally disturbed, if they're going to send Salahuddin, people here, Arabs here, to look at me and all this. So I was using my brother's thing, something, and so this next time, I have to go in a taxi. It's miserable here. Say someone. Arabs are cheap. Even Arab Pakistanis here, cheapsters. So I don't know. They really did. They provoke me, and this is what disturbed. I complained against that guy. What's his name? I forgot it. I reported him for misinformation, calling me a liar and all that. So, oh, my breathing day in the morning. So anyone, even like call offers from Canada, I don't know whether the enemy Murtaza Google powerful people. So there's what they're going to do. As a Christian comes here and says, I know you don't like this, like, say God bless you. Now Jesus loves you. What is the reason for this? How they harass Indian? I can understand. What is the? If I was well, I would ignore these people. But they care. I mean, in Karachi, driving, the men following and going out, coming after me, and all this, I had to give them such a runaround that they will learn a lesson. Teaching other people a lesson. Uh, if I even want to walk away, like go to London from this country, I can't This is the Arab watching. Then what they do is they send these muakils, the and then they just men. I mean, this in the bathroom for in my vision, psychic, disturbing me to no end. I'm like a mad person, and now I'm even more Alzheimer's. My eyes, the way my twitch, it's crazy. I just had some. Okay, I had chips. Every day I wake up, they get my lungs pulling on me. I don't want my voice to sound cheap Arabs. In my out of the blue, and so I have to like, it's not nice, and they've got me controlled a little bit, like slightly possessed. So I have to put my hand on my, period. Muakil. Oh, that is killed. Muakil. Jinns. Controlled. I was told these jinns are controlled by the Muslims. He reaches the spiritual state or psychic state. Like Shaitan worked for Suleiman. So whoever power, they have jinns working for them, and all this wouldn't be here in Dubai. They've got me really disturbed. I complained against this person now, who came here with misinformation, calling me a liar, and cursing himself and getting away with it. I'm a Shia. I was a Shia. I'm not a Shia. Oof. So this, and then I will go on. Let me see if I shared this on my Facebook. I don't have someone who, can help the people here. They're all after women, your hair, your lipstick, wear makeup. I'm not a makeup person when, I can't. So they triggered. They tried to trigger it, hey, first, hey, like they send Mickey Malik there on Facebook. The people are not helpful here. Outside, like I feel taxis, very bad behavior of taxi drivers at times. very bad-natured, bad behavior. Um, they want, if you are not an Arab, then I want to go to London. A refugee, as refugee. I don't understand. So Thora, little bit, but I'll manage. It's better that way, right? I'm familiar with London. I Moakil every time I wake. Now Rabbi Simon is on my vision left side, and my attention is being distracted. The Salim Lalani there, about the Ismaili community. I tried to say that there were comments there against, one comment against Ismaili people, and I said, no, they're not malicious. But I had this Gujarati, maybe some Gujarati people are, like even Shia, sharp, if I may not be discriminatory, maybe uh, Gujarati from Africa. So this person had commented on Salim Lalani's video that Ismailis are really bad, malicious. I said, well, all religious people are like that. When in a Christian in that community, some of the Christians were complaining that those people who go to church are hypocrites. And I was like, no. But this happens, you see. But I was told by Christians on one side that those who go to church and all these people, they are hypocrites. Someone told me. So this and very strict, judgmental. It makes you very judgmental about others. If they're wearing a T-shirt and they have no intention, they're just wearing Western. I mean, I've been brought up in London, and here I was told not to go out wear shalwar kameez or anything. Thank God now shalwar kameez is out of the way. And not to talk in Urdu. Then we don't get that respect. It's not nice. They don't like it, Arabs. So I couldn't even talk in my own mother tongue, Khoja Sindhi. So this. So Salim Lalani is he's normal. We thought he was honest. This is what I say. He's spoken about someone and named. Anyways, there was another comment that Ismailis, all of them are like bad because one therapist traumatized this person. So I said no. I commented there. I didn't keep quiet. So not all Ismailis were Malaysian. They're very peace-loving, kind people. Very peace-loving, very understanding, very khush akhlaq, khushamadid, Imam Azim. I don't know what this. Who's? Then I said that if you've had a traumatizing thing from a therapist, I had one Gujarati, Dr. Anis Khan. Then the Punjaban woman, Kashmiri, was a downright evil liar. Right? So I have all these enemies. And they make me, they're using Devi, I don't know what, they've got Indians here. They were telling me Zakia did Jadoo or something. My father's sister. The voice is coming. Now, let's see who they send. Probably Salahuddin has seen my hair now. He won't come. He's young, 20. What this other Pakhtun guy said. He's like his age. The very, like the way they harass, very cleverly, very subtle. You know, sending someone. Now, why does Salahuddin have to come to my building down in the lobby and then look at me, turn around, pretending they're to be busy talking with Arabs? You know, everyone would meet them. You know, everyone sucks up to Arabs and so this. So then he turned around. He had to look at me when I entered the lift. Now he's standing right outside my lift, but he's not entering the lift. So this is a very good intimidation. And torturing, I don't know, torturing us like this. Muakil sending more. So it's ongoing here. Arabs can have the money to destroy people, do anything they like. You know, they have privileges, rights above other people. They can do anything they like. So I don't like this taking their money and all this. I want to, if in London I can seek asylum, but Britishers are scared to help me. They're scared of Arabs, Shias. I can't live. If I didn't complain, they would say, "Oh, she's sitting at home. She's not complaining. They are just sitting and smoking, and like they're not seeking any help." Taunting this way. My father's family is my father's eldest brother. Come, you've come to eat. When this guy, his son, Mehdi, for, for they're very taunting, very sharp, there's sarcasm. We're very, they feel they are above everyone. With takabbur is arrogance, money, power does this. They can't take any, like if we're scared to complain here, so but I'm doing it because I can't help it. Otherwise, I would have quietly, if my mother was alive, I would have gone back to Karachi. They've got I don't know, one brother, they tortured what they did to my brother. And what, so I wonder if they can give cancer. I mean, surely this gin thing, maybe inject. So yes, it's a nightmare in Dubai for me. And you see how they come here, so, and I know you don't like Muslims. They're sending people or what is this? I've never seen. Maybe in India the Christians do this missionary work. Now, just this, that Jesus loves you. Oh, I would like God. I mean, I wouldn't go to a Christian and say that Muhammad or God loves you. I would say Jesus loves you. So respect the other person's space, religion, all this. at least in this, when we have discussions, dialogues, which we don't have, we have debates. Because we're not meeting at one level. So then this happens, and but when there's no debate on Christianity, when I'm not talking about Christianity, I'm talking about Islam or other. I know then, I was disturbed. Jesus loves you. Oh, if someone, even God, I don't believe loves me or anything. I've seen this mug, or maybe like I've been seeing on the internet about the guy in London, and so they used that. Now, this mug was lying there, love you. This mug was lying there in this shop I go to, but I wasn't buying it because I didn't like the design. And they're making a mockery out of the Arabs are in this with the Pakistanis. That's why the Pakistani have this audacity to come here. And even, I don't know, disguised. We can't see people on the internet. So, oh God. People, the Arabs, telling others what to do. I mean, I'm a truth seeker, please look at this. Dave, okay, I don't want to stay here. I want to run, take the next plane to London. But there also we've got Pakistanis and a lot. They're also in London. Pakistanis in Holborn College. Really like terrible people. ये क्या इसके यहाँ सर does she take drugs? Another person. This Rana guy. Really, there's a man who looks like Rana al-San or something. Dr. Khalil. I'm not jealous or anything, but I was like, oh my God. Rana was engaged or so कहाँ मर गई हो calling me. This is their style, cheap style. कहाँ मर गई हो? Things like that. What is this? So I feel there's some energy, whether they've shaken my soul, taken it out, or this is another extra energy moving. I can feel it either moving left and right through here and or forward and pulling me like there's a force. Now, if they want to hurt me, they say, when they say something like slight jerk, like pull me with the word, like I think they wanted to tell me they were abusing me, and there were some things coming on me after I wanted to sleep, and very disturbing things were coming on me. I don't know how I went to sleep, but I can't sleep properly. They wake me up at 3, 4, before Azan prayer time, Fajr, and they invite me, like Salahuddin did, for fasting. मैं fasting की रही हूँ. Sorry, the problem is that I'm not good in languages, right? Urdu, I start speaking in that. There's no humanity. Pakistan has gone to the dogs. And you can see the Arabs. Like India can't do it. India, I was like, Devi cannot help here because money. Anything I use to help myself, they do something very subtle, cunning, very malicious, but very cunning, very subtle way of getting me disturbed. Like if my brother, my brother's assistant, and I don't know how, I can't rely on appointments, timing. I just that day I don't know how, like all of a sudden, my energy goes, then I can't go out. But I was like gone. I came here and I took a long time because my energy was gone. I wanted to rest. I got carried away. So I had to go out on 1st April, early morning, and no, in the morning, and so, this, they're harassing me. Okay, so I was like, I'm shaken, I'm scared. I told both my brothers. I asked one brother if he can come, but it's Ramadan, he's fasting. Because of this killing of Ismailis, it broke me inside. After all, I don't know, I'm very weak, right? I've been traumatized since year 2000 very badly. Recently, with the Fikri case and against Mrs. Munira Gulzar things coming and all this. So I can't take this. I want to commit suicide. I want to die. If I don't reach London, I wish I could give something. If I could work in London, maybe go there and get stabilized. London is a good environment where you can, little bit, make little bit, but yeah, but who's going to afford? I mean, you won't believe it. I wanted a single room, and I wasn't getting a single room in my hostel. I was going for these charity. I wanted to go, but I couldn't. In London, like there's this charity, a place where all girls hostel type, very low priced. Went to go there and check if they had one room. I would go and live there. No, yeah. So in Carrefour, they saw me. I was very not smiling at all. So last time the Pakhtun, oh, they made me very, very sad. Of course, like how could I smile? Just recently, Agha Khanis, the teachers and my strength. So I didn't even do much shopping, like just buy very necessary. Even some things I forgot. Saffron is very expensive in that supermarket, and there was only one type, very expensive. So I said I'm going to check the other small grocery stores because saffron stops my cough. It helps me with this coughing, all right? So uh, they sent the Pakhtun guy saying that you don't smile, rubbing it in. So in Carrefour supermarket here, I was like very, I had a sad face. So, this is such a bad feeling. they kill, like someone's killing my spirits and it's weighing down, right? That's why that day, that's why there's a guy, what's his name? I keep forgetting. I've taken screenshots. So, they have movie cameras in Carrefour. You don't smile and all this. So recently, yes. But in the end, when this lady and outside in the mall, outside like in the on the, she helped me. She said, "Please apply this," and just she was very nice. I said, "Okay." I said, "Oh, thank you so much," and this. Okay, I've saved it in this. What's his name? I've forgotten. Salmi. Yeah. You don't smile. So I was in a terrible feeling mood. I don't think the Arabs wanted me to be happy. Like, and another thing was that my father might have cancer. So they've got this image of me. One day they saw me not smiling and being low and down. So here, Zalmi, I haven't. Let's see how much I could. He was starting to. No, I. You don't smile. So they got all my spirits low, and then they come here, rub it in that you don't smile. You're a very sad, pathetic like person. Of course there are. I mean, just recently, I'm after all a human being. For God's sakes, my father might have cancer. And all I can do is take a break and go to Carrefour or mall. What does he say here? F-Shia, okay. No, I don't think. See, these Muslim men, they are very proud, I was told. They say they go around sleeping with the girls and then they say, they would say against the Americans, they would say against boasting about how great they are. And they talk, please girls, they talk with their friends, I was told by my cousin. They brag uh, about having girlfriends and how satisfied. See, well, can you trust these people? They go to another area. I slept with her, and she's, her this, and they talk about um, how do you know they don't brag and talk to their male friends? For God's sakes, these are not Americans or Western, Britishers or Europeans. This is the Pakistani Arab mentality here. Where is it? Who said you don't smile? Very interested. You like Haris Sultan. Which sect? You are misleading. Where's that one? You don't smile. Where's that one when he was Oh, they sent me a Pathan in Arab dress, and some Pathans also have learned because they work for the Arabs since a long time. So they've learned Arabic and Pathan Arab now. Punjabi Arab, Pathan Arab. Oh my goodness. Pathan Arab. So distraught. Cheapsters. You are a human lover or hater. So is it a sin to talk? You know, like how they play around. This is disturbing. Allah knows what I am, miss. Oh. I won't disturb you if you don't want me. It's too late. You had already got me disturbed. Whistling, someone is whistling outside. I'm going to show you the water on my, but let's see, maybe later on in the day. They're making a joke of, yeah, here it is. They're making a joke of me. The Arabs here. Pakistani is backed by Arabs. These, I would not have complained against them if I was in my right sound mind, untraumatized body also madness in the body. Sorry, I don't want to go leave my YouTube channel. Although they send stupid people here, very stubborn. To harass me. Will they stop? Hello, outside. Humanity. If you care for money, then I'm afraid you will not be able to help me. If you don't care for money, because the Arabs, then your whole family. So they told me in Karachi, I was thinking, I think, the person who told me that a fakir should help you. Because the Arabs are toying around with lives like this. Mines and back they have, so what was that person? He said, you need a fakir, and I was thinking, because when we met a long time ago in year 2000, when my friend Jude introduced me to Facebook, I said, come on Facebook, because of the messenger, they had me, like hypnotized and using the principle and all this. As I'm talking, I got me attacked. They've got me, my body, my private parts, my head, my lungs, breathing. So I wouldn't have complained. You see, I don't, Muhammad Jawad's daughters, Shahnaz and Faryal, they came to my birthday, started to make a face, long face, sitting there, telling their boyfriends, Naeem and all people, what Mazhar and Faryal had another one. So telling them that you should not be singing here in my birthday. They came to my birthday, my house, making long faces and all this. And then they said that, okay, I haven't done anything to them. In fact, their father called once my mother. I never spoke about this to Shehnaz or Faryal, bringing it out. Uh, the father called my mother in one of the wedding celebrations. After the celebration's over, he said, tell your husband not to come. You know, he's coming to my house and flirting with my wife, Masuma." So you should come with your. I mean, the way he's very nice with my mother. They were some of the are nice. So he said, your husband comes to my house and he sits with my wife when they were preparing for the wedding. So after, I remember a phone, I don't know, it was the initial, we had like eight days of celebration. So I don't know which day Muhammad Jawad called in 1980 when Iqbal was getting married to Huma. His, Muhammad Jawad's daughter, Huma. So now Mutar was talking, Mutar was in touch with Haji Habib's nephew, I think, or grandchild, sister's son or daughter's son. So he had told Mutar some secrets, family secrets, right? So sometimes like, I had to help them go out, Ali Raza and Mutar. So Ali Raza, he wanted to, even though my aunt had polio, I think he was, they got along, and so I was I was with them. I would she would tell me to come. They would just walk from Soldier Bazaar, our house, to the Parsi colony dating. Um, then Ali Raza must have, Mutar told me that Ali Raza, Muhammad Haji Habib's, told Mutahar, Ali Raza Haji Habib told Mutahar that Muhammad Jawad was supplying things. So I just, I don't, it's haram. So she told me, I'm not into these things. Never did my mother, father ever say anything like that. Even though when Muhammad Jawad called my father never said anything against Muhammad Jawad. He just told my mother that no, she's like my mother. She's as old as, she's old. Why would I marry a old, flirt with an older woman? I just go there for my brother's arrangements. I went there, and so they were there. What can I do? These are my, these are my brothers. They're my daughters. What the dress that my father got for me from London, got for Ilham, and things like that, right? Muhammad Jawad's youngest daughter. The same dress, just different color. So I was not into other people. But since Shehnaz and Faryal screaming out loud, uh, after having done that on my birthday, when they were leaving, I even put my hand on Shehnaz's shoulder very politely. Please, I said to her, we have been friends. Faryal started to cat. I said, you people, uh, Iqbal, what have you told Iqbal? They said, Iqbal himself has said this. Lipstick, lipstick. He's the one. Iqbal. He's the one. No, Salahuddin, I'm not good. Alaikum, oh my God, I'm obliged to say that. So you've seen me now? You've come here? Saudi Arabian Salahuddin. See, this is the thing. One Arab they send, and he's very well behaved. But then they use a Pakistani mocking and all this. You know, once an Arabs in the car, they they gave, I was, God, I stopped going out in the night just to watch one movie, Winters in Markata. I went alone. Oh, this so in a taxi I was coming, and the Arabs were chasing my. They're like asking my taxi. So they made me think that my brother might have had a heart attack because at that time my brother was living. Where is that hospital? And they looked at me, and Arabs coming like this. There's a lot of the sex and here belly dancing, I think. So Faryal and Faryal started to, uh, you have done this. Arey Baba, what have I done to you people? I haven't done anything to you people. I haven't even come to your house to do this. First, her mother was against Haji Habib's second wife, late. At that time, she had a fight in the wedding with Haji Habib's second wife. Then they have come and made this. I didn't do anything. They were the ones telling our group, Masuma had made with these boys, Mazhar, Ali, no, Mazhar from dramatist, Naeem, and there's this other chap, who Faryal liked and all that. My God. And they're stopping them. Miss Desai has to go home. And we're like, well, what's happening here? Well, oh, Miss Desai wants to listen to the song. And they're saying, is this a shadi wedding? Criticizing and all this. So they said, तुम्हारे बाप ने दूसरी शादी कर ली है सिंगापुर में. Outside my house shouting at the top of their voices, opposite. The car was parked opposite. तुम्हारे बाप ने तो दूसरी शादी कर ली है. And like, come on, I politely put my hand to, So Haji Habib has connection with the sheikhs. He was, he even had his, they had their car in Karachi with this number plate, Dubai number plates. Pathans were the drivers and all, right? And this was their grandchild now. But Haji Habib was not talking to them because their mother, Faryal and Shahnaz's mother, had a fight with his wife during the wedding. She started, oh, yeah, like, what's happened here? Cats and dog fight. And she didn't. Haji Habib's wife is senior to this Masum. I didn't say anything. I don't know. It was, so they did the same. God knows what they did. Why they did this. Why they had long faces. They can't see us happy or something. Very jealous. Her sister ransacked my luggage in London, my suitcase. Then she told me that I did it. Like it was like all out of order. Like, when you get in London, how they fold the thing, put it in the bag, and same way I kept it. I was shopping for my school also, school clothes. Like we had to buy shorts, we had to buy sneakers, we had to buy this, pants, t-shirts, this for the whole year. And so my father agreed to buy me a long dress, two long dresses from, what's that place in Oxford Street? Because he's always wanted me to wear nice clothes and, hitting me to wear dresses. Okay, these people, they said that your mother is mad. Okay, so my mother. So at that time, like I had had it by then. They weren't willing to reconcile the talk in a civilized manner. So when they said about my mother, and her sister had drained my mother's Serenes medicine, psychiatric medicine in London, 1980. She was complaining the Filipino. I even overheard her, Mama, like no one should come here. It's her house now. But this was our house. Anyways, my father gives everything to his brother. Iqbal spoiled him. What Iqbal had, I was living in a pigeonhole room. What Iqbal had in his, he was younger than me when I was in London. So this woman, his wife also. And so I said that what Mutar had told me, that the father supplies women to the sheikhs. So either it came out Arabs or sheikhs in Dubai, like that. So then at the Karachi American School, they got me out of there. Something started to happen, like now I'm restless. So I went running to Mr. Sal's house. That I'm scared. After this, something's going to happen. And yeah, I think I should leave Karachi American School. I was so after that I remained restless and disturbed. Like now this energy is making me so restless that I have to come here. These Arabs are they look now they've sent salad in here. And these people, they don't listen to reason. Like they would persevere and make Saladin, brother, please, some humanity. Look, this religion, what, I asked you a question last time, you remember? What would make you leave Islam? If not these, what I'm doing, showing you? Brother, as it is, it's very difficult for me. I'm restless, frenzied, right? I spend 2 hours sometimes, every live stream you came, I showed you reasoning, Quranic discrepancies in Quran ayats, you agree, then you come back. Is it by hook or by crook that Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar is going to spread Islam? What would make you see? Come, please, when you're having a discussion with someone and someone is showing you a good enough reason, uh, a better reason than what you have in holding on to Islam, then at least an man of integrity. Let me be honest with you, blunt. Maybe you will not like it, Arabs. This is a really low, poor person. what kind of people do this, I wonder. Like, reason how it was very difficult for me to see through, because Quran is one-sided, the history is one-sided. We see your religious scholars hiding, lying, the prejudice or the see it. Even the Shia religious scholars, how they've been brainwashed. I could see. So I've asked Shias, but they won't come here because the Muslims don't. Most, not you, but them. You even, Shias, they say, are not Muslims. What will make you, sorry, I can't talk properly. What will make you, you see, they've sent an unreasonable person here, Saudi Arabia, thanks to them. Then, what is this? Like, please, reason, right? So, sorry, I'm not like the Christians on answered, they. I've been traumatized, right? What reason? Like Ellie, that poor lady, Mary Herb. They may. What can we do? We are exasperated. In the end, she said. And he was like so understanding with her. Like, I know, and he's triggering her. But because he was an Arab, something, maybe not, what, okay, for 15, 14 hours, I don't know who that, what it is, what setup. And even if we had sent down to them the angels, I'm Negro, I'm black. This is not my true face. This is not my true face. Oh God. And even if we had sent on to them the angels, and we gathered together, please forgive me, Christians who are on YouTube, like Mary Herb, I think, was on that. I think they didn't appreciate her, getting. I don't know who are these people. Are they Muslims coming in the garb of Christians? So they didn't respect. They didn't appreciate Mary Harb loudness. But some did. I don't know how that Christian man had so much patience with Elias. After 14 hours, 12 hours of live stream. But they didn't appreciate, they were not appreciating the way Mary Harb was answering. They were, I think, putting her, shutting her up. I think they could be very scared of. Okay, there are men who are, they know how to keep their cool. So my father knew how to keep his cool, right? Would you say my father is better than my mother? My wicked grandmother knew how to keep her cool. So sorry if you don't understand reason, then I cannot help you here. If you want to, it's your choice. If you don't want to leave Islam, okay, you're going to, yes, you have to defend your Islam. So Arabs have sent their uh, defenders of Islam. Okay, yeah, that. So brother, you want to defend your Islam? I don't know. Then please stick to the to justice, right? Justice. Putting things in the right place. Imam Ali defines justice, putting things in their proper place. Smiley has written a book, Smiley with 12 Shia, I don't know, but my father. So we have to be just, right? Just. If we don't put things in the right place, then we'll be unjust. Then you're being unjust to someone who's showing you justice. Taking time, 2 hours. How many do you need? How many hours do you need, Saladdin brother? You see, Imam Ali's definition of justice is putting things in their right place. Where there's hypocrisy, you see that and you look, okay, this is hypocrisy. Now you may take action against it, you may not take action, but at least in the first and foremost thing is to admit our mistakes, or or admit this is contradiction. This is not your perspective. This is not my perspective. Now, I've spent several hours in intervals with you, Salahuddin. If you retreat from justice, meaning I'm giving you reasons and then justice will fail here. We don't want justice to fail, right? In itself, justice. Is it justifiable? And justice is putting the Quran in its proper place. We have a great mountainous work here. Because everything the Sunni hadith says, sister, the people exist in every other live streams. It is normal. I'm talking about, I'm not talking about people's existence. I'm talking about justice here. Brother, I'm not, where are you going? I'm talking about justice. Please stick to the topic. So, you see, you cannot help me. I don't know where you're going. Mary Herb also had a problem with that. You see, you're exasperating us. You've got us. So if justice fails, you don't. I'm talking about justice, not people's existence. Muhammad didn't want people to exist unless they become Muslims or give him jizya or they conquer lands. But that's another. I will come to that. Yes, people should exist. They should have the freedom of thought and freedom to exist and choose religion or not to, or to remain, whatever they choose to live, as long as they don't encroach upon our rights, other people's rights. But here I am. You see, I'm not People should exist. You don't own them. And you should not impose your religion on them. Even apostates, ex-Muslims, have the right to exist. But it is not normal in real life also. Forget streams and all. Yeah. Prophet Muhammad didn't allow people to exist. This is what I'm trying to show you. He's calling them the worst of creatures. He's saying they denied the signs. But when the Najran Christians, and now he's brought his holy family, and he's comparing Jesus with Adam. So in the previous live stream, who was it that came up with a very good side to this? Like if Jesus was like Adam, the likeness of Jesus is like Adam, then all the angels should marry her, I think, her. People have a right to exist and you have a choice. If you, I don't want justice to lapse here. So, right? Those Christians, Jews, Jews have reformed. They want to. There's some justice lapse in Christianity, but they have a reason to believe that Christianity is the truth. That's another story. Justice has lapsed there too, but right now, if you know, I have been in my journal crazy on Facebook, like you see, I have spoken about various religions and how my personal thing. It's not like I have to suck up to the Christians. Journal of Crazy Inspirations. So there was a time it's a very old contemplation of mine here and sharing. What was very shocking for me, how crazy or what are we? Misunderstanding, but they cannot hear about their Christian. See, as for Christ. Hello, greetings. No, how crazy or what are we? Hello, greetings. See. I don't know, God. How would we know this true messengers? See, I've shared all these things. 2021, June. If we don't know God and God cannot be known, He's the unknown, then how do we know His messengers, His true messengers? Giving us truth. Hello. Greetings. Sorry, my voice is really bad. Hello. I'm feeling well. Where's that? No, it's before this even. So I've been talking about this on Facebook. The Mughals, on Mughals made Bharat rich. Oh my God, truth. My past shock. But when I started to read Jiddu Krishnamurti. Oh my God. Hello. Is he here somewhere? Hello, I'm my just past shock. I don't know. This shock went away of how can people be Jewish, Christians, and say that their God is true. Oh my God. And you know, I was so this thing into my religion. I believed firmly that my religion is the truth. Oh. Prophet Muhammad came My voice.
At the feet of my bed, stood there
See, the first thing
in my
is
dream.
forget this.
What?
How can
Hello. So another shock has come. My past shock.
yeah, my past shock was
Through
that
messengers.
how can
See, I've shared a. But when I started to read,
it's been a
it's been
shock.
true.
Surya Araf
2021
verse.
June.
Oh God, verse. Surya Araf verse. What is this? He's got me. Hold. Brother, what is this? Right. I don't know whether you mean in what way do you mean right? In what way are you coming? Sorry, I have to. Sorry, I've I see since long time I haven't been able to talk properly. You have the money. You must have had a nice oil, materialistic life backing, easy life, right? So, what is right and wrong for you? How do you gauge right and wrong? The above message. Okay, so is it? It may not be right, but you mean to say that according to you, you just listen to it. What do you mean right? Right is in the sense for you it's Islam which is right. So you come here showing that you're listening to ex-Muslim, a girl, woman, and you're very tolerant. Like in Dubai, a tolerant Arab, right? This is the image you sent out. Tolerant towards others' religion in UAE. This is such a joke. Tolerance and coexistence. Huh? You are tolerant man, Arab. Tolerant and coexist. So you will decide the case. How will you decide my case here? The tolerance and coexistence. Here of tolerance. Yeah, when Arabs can't take Shias, they question us praising Umar bin Khattab. What kind of tolerance? Like, so on what basis do you want to refute your religion? Through your religious scholars, hadiths, backed? So you have come with the conclusion that your religion is a true religion, and your scholars, how, on what basis are you like this? I'm a truth seeker. I go beyond tolerance level and this, right? So you know where I'm coming from, a brother. Um, Tolerance, beyond tolerance, right? When you tolerate, sometimes you can't, like it's a struggle. I can't explain this. Tolerance is like a superficial thing, okay? You practice that tolerance, But I'm beyond a truth seeker. I'm a truth seeker. Beyond tolerance is that thing. Tolerance is like, what is, you know what tolerance is? Like, even though you don't like, you don't agree, what is it? Tolerance. Okay. We may, the ability or willingness to tolerate the existence. It's the ability or willingness. You have to be able or willing to tolerate the existence of opinions or behavior that one dislikes or disagrees with. I'm searching for the truth, universal truth and all this, where all human beings, one message, one like universe. Dr. Deepak Chopra pointed out. Do you realize what it means? Universe. That doesn't mean in unity there's diversity. So I had a problem with the Christians, who were very good Christians in Pakistan, but that I mean, they go out of their way. They become celibates. What is it called? The nuns, Christian nuns, and so Sister Gertrude, going out of her way. She left Germany. Sister Gertrude of Darus. I like, and in our thing, Shia Islam was that Surah Araf verse, like, you can't lie against God. And we thought this is the true religion. And if you don't know what about God, then keep quiet, right? You're not supposed to. This was a very strict religion. And then even Christianity. So I was thinking like how Sister Gertrude, they've done immense work. Sister Gertrude of Darul Sakoon. I think I should have gone there when Sister Gertrude needed to Darul Sakoon in Karachi. And Mother Teresa saying, God, Jesus is my all in all. Gertrude Lemons. Look at this. Darul Sakoon, home of peace, a home for mentally and challenged. This, because we have a very strict, so that strictness made me question, the very good people, compassionate, right? Christians. So what, beyond tolerance, what is? Okay, tolerance, you can start with tolerance, but I have a more universal, looking for universal truth. Surya Araf verse, like, you can't speak a lie against God. Surya Araf. So I want to know, what is this human beings? Jews don't accept, some of them who don't accept Christian, Jesus Christ as their Messiah. Surya Araf verse 33, I think. He has not sent down authority, and that you say about Allah that which you do not know. And we say, and the Quran says against the Christians who take their, this, it's not right? And they say they're the worst of creatures, Surah Baina. I had thought this verse meant I changed my mind. So I also want to know why. I'm not your enemy. I'm not saying no to tolerance. I'm saying, but I'm going beyond tolerance now. I'm saying yes to tolerance. But I've gone beyond tolerance thing of coexisting in writing wherein our scriptures absolutely. So I thought they were the ones who rejected their own scripture, and that's why God called them the worst of creatures. Polytheists को तो छोड़ दो, polytheists तो हैं ही worst of creatures. Don Hugh has come. Thank you, Don Hugh, for the heart. So I was like, why Christians, Jews, all these different, even Baha'is, Ahmad Mirza, Sufism. Like if Imam Ali is the head of Sufism, then why did Sunnis say, some Sunnis come from Abu Bakr's side to Sufism. They have a different path. Even a Jewish lady that she wrote a book on Sufism, The Taste of Hidden Things. Not one mention of Imam Ali was there, right? The Maula Mushkil Kusha she mentioned of all times, giving that ayat, Surah Kaf ayat from the Quran of Musa and Khizr. Khizr, the green man, the one with Ilm Laduni and all this. So I've been shocked about this also. And Christians being very good, and yet not, like what is this? Uh, they can believe in like Muhammad or Prophet, or what are they doing? Indeed, they who disbelieve. What are the Christians doing? Like, I'm just. I hope I don't sound well bad or. Sorry, I'm not going to. I'm not a soft-spoken person. Oh, what are the Christians doing? What are the Jews doing? People of the book are those who disbelieved, you see, in their books, I thought. Be they from among the people of the book or among those who are associated. I didn't think it meant those who disbelieved in this, because it's disbelieved. Some translations are, it's disbelieved in their own books. It doesn't say those who disbelieve in this. I thought it meant you are the worst of creatures, because I don't know why those who associated others with Allah in His divinity, like Christians associate Jesus Christ as the Son of God and God. So people of the book, or among those who associated, I thought they disbelieved in their own books, shall be in the fire, will abide in it. They are the worst of creatures. Indeed, they who have believed and done righteous deeds. Believed in what? Those are the best of creatures. So when you see this ayat, you realize, oh, this ayat means that they disbelieved. Someone, a Christian. So I had to gain, even though I don't agree with Christians entirely in about things, I had to seek recourse to Dr. David Wood's videos, Apostate Prophet, the Christian, Sira International, go here and there and collect information. Because if you ask the Muslims, they're biased. They will give you that this is the true religion. So everyone has their reasons and proof that their religion is the truth. It's like love lies dying, or God lies dying, which is the true God. And if there was a true God, but we have a Quran ayat which says God has allowed diversity. Although he's not divided, he doesn't have parts, I think. He doesn't, What among those who associated others with Allah in His divinity? Prophet Muhammad is not divine prophet. Even Imam Hussein is not divine, you see. They are the worst of creatures. So I'm trying to work this out through all the information I could get on YouTube, Dr. David Wood. So what if I share this here, then these people, they come, Muslims like Salahuddin questioning me. Some Christians come questioning me. Even on apostate prophet, if I said, thank you, Dr. David Wood, there was another person there who said, oh yeah, right, we believe you. He called me a hypocrite. Now, you know, we were not supposed to be rude. And why should I be rude with Dr. David Wood? And this time he came, I told him, I just put the comment there, apostate prophet, and I don't get along. I don't like apostate prophet anymore. So I told them so what Salahuddin gave me, wife beating on all this, but kindness. It's a command to the. It's a command to the Muslim men to be kind to women. Quran ayat which they ignored. And I showed here to Salahuddin step by step that how that ayat is superficial. Even if it is a command, but that ayat which says discipline your wife, or wife discipline, women discipline, wife discipline, overrides. And when a woman is fears ill treatment or desertion, that ayat is different. So I had to look at all the ayats that were there that I hope I haven't missed any more. Thanks to Salahuddin in this case, that he reminded me, because he wants to, you know, good, look at the good ayats. Muslim men are commanded to be kind. But then I showed him that this ayat, and compared the wife disciplining ayat, when the husband fears disobedience, and compared the woman fearing, wife fearing ill conduct. It's not the same. The woman cannot discipline the husband. They're supposed to seek mutual peace, reconciliation. Muslim woman is not allowed to discipline her husband, take the matter in her own hands, but only peacefully. So I look at the Muslim side and see that they say that because the men have an ego, a bigger ego than a woman. So I consider all points I'm trying to, I may miss points. So it's not like I'm siding with the Christians, but definitely they are better. They won't judge us if we go out in a t-shirt. They won't look at us. We're not objects of sex for them. In London, they won't look down upon us. They give us that respect. I tell you, they're better than the Muslims who drink alcohol. Like, I was like, my God. These people, they drink every day after college, after work. They go to the pub. Yet I couldn't find, like they say, जो सुअर का गोश्त खाता है, whoever has pork, उसकी आंखों में शर्म नहीं रहती है. But the respect I got, I'm walking the pubs on every corner, right? I didn't have one British man come out of the pub and act funny. Only one, that bum there in the outside the tube station. Earl's Court is a dodgy. My friend, Palestinian friend, gave it to him. Said "F you" and this and that. She started to, don't. Why are you? Why did you ask her a question? She told me, Zahra, you go. She was tall and she was. She fought. I was like looking back. She was like, Zahra, you go, you go. And she had a British husband. She stood there face to face with that British bum. It was alcoholic, they. First time in my life I've seen a Britisher talk like this with me. She gave him hell, and then she left. And I kept looking back. She was like, Zara, you go, you go. Because she knows I'm very, sometimes, I don't answer back, submissive. Sometimes I do. So, so many pubs. Any Britisher coming out of the pub, misbehaving with me. And this Britisher, you see, I've gone alone to Earl's Court. Never has a Britisher misbehaved with me. I don't know why this time when my friend had come to visit my hostel, then when I was seeing her off to the Earl's Court station, this Britisher started to act funny. And it's like, we get so much in Pakistan, this is nothing. We can't travel alone, our women, in how they travel in public transport. They have to save their own selves. So this is like once in a blue moon thing. Britishers don't have that lecherous ras bare, like lecherous looks. If they, the Muslims who don't drink in Pakistan, if you see them on the roadside staring at us, it's like they've raped us. They're raping us with their. They are so level-headed, decent. Painters came from in our hostel. Now both of them are talking, and I'm like, so if two Arabs came in the smoking room, or Pakistanis, they would say something to me. These two painters really, like, sitting there talking to each other. I'm looking at them. And I know from childhood they don't look at a girl. I'm sitting right there watching them. Oh, my child. Oh yes, the Britishers are here. Because we had mostly from South Africa and Caribbean and in our hostel. So two Britishers here, I'm enjoying that how they are into their own selves. This is London now. I've come back to my childhood time. I'm looking at them. Oh, much, like saying, wanting to. I was a Shia at that time, right? Touchwood. Wow. Oh wow. This. Oh my God. These British. Look at them. I'm smoking, but such respect. They wouldn't raise. Didn't. I'm looking at them for some time. Like I go, my childhood Britishers have come, because we didn't have Britishers in the hostel, right? They were all foreigners there who had come to study in London, Europeans and all that. Oh yes. Now I'm here. Look at them. And when I looked at them, I was looking at them, like, and then look at them again. Oh my God. And then put my head down, like, admiring them so much. They didn't look at me a bit. It's a miracle in London. They go to pubs after work, college, in the evening, every night. It's a miracle. What great behavior. Amazing. I saw in these, my friends, Samantha Robertson, Marcus from Portugal, um, such respect for me. Italian girls who had come to her, calling me princess. I was like, please don't call me princess. I feel, am I proud, or do you feel spoiled? No, no, you sit like a princess. And they're praising. They lifted me up to God knows what end. And I go back to Karachi and I get criticism, judgmental people. So these people, they don't judge others so much. Maybe God will look at them and say, my God, I am ashamed of this religion and my Muslims. You see? So thanks to London, who gave me carefree years, I could Cromwell Road, go hopping with the Walkman, dancing, my arms. No Britisher came to me. Hi, darling, would you like to go for a date with me? I've got Lataji songs. Listening to Lataji start to sing. Again, she came in the back to singing. She had taken a break, I think. So we were missing her songs until Dushman movie came out, and Lataji started to sing. Such behavior, amazing behavior. Not one Britisher approached me while I was, oh, pyar ko, and moving my hand like this, walking to my college from my hostel. Oh, like, oh, pyar ko, oh, jaane do, wow, Lataji, wow. And I'm going like this, talking to myself, and I'm thinking, and that Cromwell Road, it goes to the airport, main Cromwell Road. No Britisher ever. They let you be free. As long as you don't. No judgments like that. I could smoke walking, and they just one per, like they were telling me that it's not good while you're walking to smoke. That's for your health. But if you want to, that's another thing. But we're just telling you that it's not good. That's all they said. It's not like, oh, okay, I think she's a loose person. We should go approach her, this and that. Not like this. You see. So someone was discussing that this, and I think smoking out in the sun and also walking and smoking is more unhealthy. So we shouldn't be doing this, or something I heard. Or they were telling me, I can't remember exactly, it's been years about that. I can't remember, it's been some years. So this only, no Britisher coming to me. So nor did the people of the book make schisms until after came to them clear evidence. I don't know. So I'm looking for universal truth also. That I will come to. First, let me finish with this. And like this Muslim is giving me such a hard time. So, okay, if you don't want to listen to reason, you don't have to be here. Exasperating. It's really disturbing. As it is, I was disturbed about you people believing in God. Mother Teresa said, Jesus is my all in all. Mother Teresa of Calcutta. So people are going to, there are people who, are criticizing her. So on YouTube. But she did her work. So get on with your work, right? Jesus is my all in all. Quote, my all in all. Jesus is my all in all. Some things I don't, they misunderstand me. People have we must become holy, not because we want to feel holy, but because Christ must be able to live his life fully in us. Mother Teresa. Jesus is my all in all. And when I couldn't do it really, when life, people, she said, give your weakness to God. If we judge people, we have no time. Like Jesus, we belong to the world living, not for ourselves, but for others. Give yourself fully to God. He will use you to accomplish great things on the condition that you believe much more in His love than in your own weakness. So this is what I believe, love. And I had a teacher, Catholic teacher, and at that time I was too shocked to even break down and cry. In year 2000, love in action. I mean, for a Christian person, he came to me and he said, will you write for me Lady Diana and Mother Teresa. So what I wrote about Mother Teresa, oh my God. And you see, sometimes I've seen we seek God for our insecurity, emotional well-being, comfort, emotional, everything. But she left her comfort she said, God has told me to go to the poorest of the poor. Poorest of the poor. She once said the work is only a means to put our love for Christ into action, to work for the poorest of the poor. So she had this dream. She met Saint Peter, who said, what are you doing here? Go back. What are you doing? At the threshold of heaven she was. St. Peter said, what are you doing here? She shared that dream. You can search out. It's not yet time for you. And so this, so, and not only the apparitions now of Holy Mary, even now Our Lady of Mojugure, even. After that, the Christians started to kill the Muslims. In Yugoslavia, which was Yugoslavia. In Karachi American School, we had someone come from Yugoslavia, in our class. She was in our class. So I'm sorry, Salahuddin. I hope I tried to. I'm not a good explainer. You see, if you want to hold on to your religion, not look at reason, then I understand you're that kind of Arab who's headstrong. I'm looking beyond. I will get to the Christians, don't worry. Right? But that's right now, it's rude to go up to, I wouldn't, like my friend, this Muslim friend, she used to come and she used to talk indirectly, some Muslim Sunni sitting next to me, start talking about Umar bin Khattab, praising him, half of the plane. I let him finish, kept quiet. I kept quiet. So, what kind of, I'm looking for the universal truth that come to one humanity. And how can you lie? How can you use God? Every religion is using God. For some it's Jesus, for us it was Hussein, Imam Hussein, Imam Sajjad, Imam Hussein, and they can't even reach Imam Sajjad. If our whole lives we would be crying for Imam Sajjad. We would say it's not enough for some people. Allah, why Imam Sajjad? I thought his forgiveness in action. His grandfather never ever hurt people. But when you read the Quran ayats, then you get a stark distinction between what Imam Hussein practiced in Karbala and what's here. So you can't say, I'm telling the Shias also, can you say the Umayyads tried to change Islam? And we have these Quran ayats, violent. So please take, Prophet Muhammad said, sometimes I fail to understand Shias also. Are you not taking religious scholars? Where are the Shia religious scholars? Oh my God, what is this? So shocking. Breaking houses. We were crying for the khaimas burnt in Karbala. And Madine ja rahi hai Zainab, tanha hai. Zainab is going back to Medina, and after 2 years of being captive, after Karbala, hi Nana, main Sham chali. Sar nange or saream chali. Now, if you give me breasts that are like shocking, what's this? Imam Sajjad told his women, look, I cannot hear your voices going out of the tents. So I think you were weeping also, no? Like they would put the abaya on their faces, like that. Imam Sajjad said the women, Imam Hussein has said, if you read the Maktal, sister, what are you doing like Jailat, tearing the hem of your cloth? This is, no, stop Bibi Zainab. Read a Sheikh Mufid or Sheikh Sadhu on Karbala Maktal. I was like, what's this? Only when Ali Asghar was, Hurmula was saying, we were in tears inside, outside a few, but inside like crying. एक बीबी का खेमे से एक from the khema tent, a baby, she's just opening the curtain. We start crying like anything. Silently watching. What's happening to Ali Asghar? What's happening to Imam Hussein? She's looking at Imam Hussein. Now he's taking Ali Asghar. Okay, I have to take a break. Thank you. Don Hume, God bless you. Thank you. Heart is very important. Love. Thank you for this love that you Christians give us.